Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and today we have a very interesting list. As announced by Nintendo Life and IGN, they're doing a collab to build the definitive list of the top 100 best Nintendo games of all time. So they told us to make our own with the 100 best Nintendo games face-off. So we're going to be picking between these two. I believe once you click on one, it'll actually start bringing you to a page. So yeah, we could continue playing. Let the face-off begin. So, here we go. I think we're going to start off with these. So this is kind of like a bracket style in a way. So whoever's losing, like, they'll face other losers, and then, you know, whoever has the most wins is obviously going to be in your upper echelon in your top 100. So, right now, and also ignore the ads on the right. Those are from IGN's website. I tried closing them with an ad blocker. They're not working, so... We have Majora's Mask in Mario Kart World. I am honestly not a big fan of Majora's Mask. That might be a very big hot take. I don't mind it. I just think it's the weakest of the 3D Zeldas. I'm not a big fan of backtracking. Even though I play Paper Mario games, I don't know. This game just never clicked for me. I don't know. Like, it just really never clicked for me. I tried it multiple times, just could not get into it. I've gotten through at least one or two dungeons. Again, just didn't really click it for me. I think people also hype it up too much for its quote-unquote darkness, and I think, yeah, I do like its final boss, so it's a pretty cool final boss. I think I'm going to go with Mario Kart World here for the first round. Duck Hunt or F-Zero X? I'm just going to go with F-Zero X because I've actually played it. I never played Duck Hunt. Advance Wars or Link's Awakening? Ooh, we got a tough one. I love Link's Awakening. I love Advance Wars. You know, I love playing as Sammy, Max, and Andy, but... Ooh, Link's Awakening was like my first 2D Zelda, so I'm gonna have to go with Link's Awakening. Oh wait, I think, hold on, let me undo, because Link's Awakening, I love Link's Awakening. It's a little short. Not like I was confusing A Link to the Past with Link's Awakening, but I do still love Link's Awakening, but it's a little too short. I think I'm gonna go with, yeah, I think I'll stick with my original answer. I still need to play more of Advance Wars as a series. Monster to Rise, okay, these aren't really Nintendo games. Well, Monster to Rise, it's more of a Capcom game, so... Yeah, Three Houses, one of my favorite games of all time. We're immediately picking that. Plus, you know, that's a Capcom game. Okay, I guess we're counting every... We got Hotel Dusk, this is a Arc Systems game. It's kind of like a sibling, sort of... Not like a sibling, but I guess like in a similar manner to, what is that game called? The ones that released recently. Another Code, yeah, there we go, because that's another Arc Systems, like, point-and-click game. And we have Ace Attorney. I think we're going to go with Ace Attorney here. You guys saw my Let's Play of it. I'm a big fan of Ace Attorney. Pretty simple. Pokemon Snap or Super Metroid. Super Metroid is actually one of the few Metroid games I haven't beaten. I've made pretty far into Samus Returns, beat Zero Mission, beat Dread, made it halfway through Fusion. I think since Super is probably the least I played. So I'm going to have to give this to Pokemon Snap. I have a lot of childhood memories with it. Super Mario RPG or Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Ooh. If this is the remake, maybe... I don't know. Both are really good. This is the definitive Mario Golf game. Wow, this is the first and amazing Mario RPG game. If this was the remake, I might side with it. I don't know. Oh, they actually made this a little tough, but... I think I'm going to go... a little biased and go with Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. No Mercy or Resident Evil 4. I never played either of these two. But I'm going to have to go with at least No Mercy because I'm a huge wrestling fan. So we'll go with that. Professor Layton, I'm sorry, but Xenoblade Chronicles gets this dub pretty easily. Pokemon Stadium, yeah, this one's easy as well because we're going to go with Mario Odyssey. The original Legend of Zelda or Wario Land 4. One's aged poorly. The other one's still amazing today. And it's one of the best platformers. Astral Chain or Mario Party Jamboree? Ooh. I think I might have to go Mario Party Jamboree. I love Astral Chain, but I still need to play more of it. My backlog's just really, really crazy right now. Alright, this one's pretty simple. I gotta go with Sunshine, my name, etc. Sin and Punishment or Ghost Trick? I think I'm gonna go... I mean, I never played either of those two. I know Ghost Trick is actually semi-canon to Ace Attorney. But Sin and Punishment, I've heard a lot of good things about. But I think I'm going to go give it to Ghost Trick. You know, I haven't played either of them. Super Castlevania 4 or Metroid Zero Mission. I played both of those games. They're both amazing. But again, I'm going to side with Zero Mission here. I played it recently. It's really fun. I still love Super Castlevania 4, but I don't think it's my favorite Castlevania game. But yeah, let's go with Metroid Zero on Earthbound and Luigi's Mansion 3. I think this is very simple for me. I still love Earthbound a lot, but I think Luigi's Mansion 3 is just a cut above the rest. Mega Mix. Ooh, and Breath of the Wild. I think this is a Breath of the Wild win, but I absolutely love Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker or Diamond and Pearl. I mean, if it was Platinum, I'd probably pick that. Do I pick a very slow version of the Gen 4 games, or do I pick a pretty good puzzle game? I love Gen 4, but I think I'm going to have to go with Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Super Smash Bros. Melee, easily, sorry. Sorry, Monster Hunter fans. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out or Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm honestly not a big Punch-Out fan, so we're going to go with New Horizons. I love Animal Crossing, so we'll go with that. My favorite Mario Kart game versus a Zelda game I've been needing to play for a hot minute, and I think I'm going to go with Mario Kart Double Dash. I'm definitely, like, right on my list is Twilight Princess. I need to play that. Final Fantasy VI or F-Zero GX. I'm not a big F-Zero guy. I'm going to go Final Fantasy VI. I played a good bit of it, so... Star Fox 64, Pokemon Yellow. I think this is an easy Pokemon Yellow for me. I've never been a big rail guy. Save my... hold on just a sec. We'll just cut this out real quick. Alright, we're back. We got The World Ends With You and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I honestly haven't played either of these two games. I've heard amazing things for both. So how do you choose not a winner? Eliminate candidate. This will move all duels. Okay. You know, I'm just going to give it to The World Ends With You. I don't know. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, or Smash Ultimate. I love Yoshi's Island. I grew up with the Game Boy Advance version of it, but I think I gotta go with Smash Ultimate. Played way more of it. Mega Man 2 or Contra 3. I think this is an easy Mega Man 2 thing for me. I never really played too much Contra. Oh, yeah, pretty easy. Gotta go with TTYD. Planet Robobot or Ogre Battle 64. This is like, I heard of this, but I never really seen gameplay of it, so I'm gonna go with Kirby Planet Robobot. We got Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, which I believe is a DS game, versus Super Mario Bros. 2. I think I'm going to go with Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. This is one with Soma Cruz, if I recall correctly. So I played Super Mario Bros. 2, but I don't think it's that good. So it's okay for, you know, its time, but, you know. GoldenEye or Superstar Saga. I was born in the 90s, but I wasn't born to play this. So going with Superstar Saga. We got Donkey Kong Bonanza versus Star Fox. Star Fox, I guess, returning here. I'm going with Bonanza. Easily my game of the year so far. WarioWare Mega Micro Games versus Tetris. We're going to go with WarioWare pretty easily. New Leaf. Oh, I'm sorry, Eternal Darkness. We're going with New Leaf. Perfect Dark or Super Mario World. I'm going to go with Super Mario World here. Legends Arceus and Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2. I think we're going to... Yeah, this is an easy Legends Arceus for me. Black 2, White 2 versus Pikmin 4. Oh, I'm going to have to give it to Black 2, White 2. I think Pikmin 4 is a little too easy. Thankfully, there is an update that's going to have difficulty being increased, but yeah, I'm going with Black 2, White 2. It's one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time. Chinatown Wars or Elite Beat Agents. I've never played Elite Beat Agents, but I just find the gameplay for Chinatown Wars funny because it's just like top down. It's like kind of old school GTA. I'm gonna have to go with it because it's the only one that I played. Mother 3 or A Link to the Past. Both games. This is like Mother 3 is probably the Game Boy Advance game that isn't like a ROM hack or anything that I played the most of. Like on emulator, obviously, because it's like really the only way for us Americans to play, unless you go to Japan and buy yourself a copy or order one online. And A Link to the Past is my first ever Zelda game. Gonna have to go with A Link to the Past. It's been forever since I played Mother 3, so I can't really give that strong of an opinion. Beautiful Joe or Super Mario Galaxy. I think this is a Galaxy win pretty easily. Galaxy 2 or Banjo-Kazooie. Hot take. I think Banjo-Kazooie is just okay. I think a lot of people gassing up and saying Rare should have been purchased is just plain wrong. They only really want Rare to be purchased because of Banjo-Kazooie and Conker, but there's so many other good Rare IPs that are there too, like Killer Instinct. Like, I don't know why we only just pay attention to the two platform characters, so I'm going to go with Galaxy 2. Dragon Quest XI or Mario Kart 64. I've heard great things about Dragon Quest XI. I never played it, though. I don't own it, so I'm going to go with Mario Kart 64 by default. Live a Live. I actually wanted to get this game, but I never really got the chance. And Diddy's Conquest, aka Donkey Kong Country 2. I think we're just going to go with Donkey Kong Country 2 by default. Wii Fit or Ring Fit Adventure. I honestly never played Wii Fit, but I think even if I did, Ring Fit Adventure just has way more. I think it's even the better exercising game too. Wii Fit's more yoga based, while I think Ring Fit is just way more exercise based in general. And yeah, I just prefer the RPG gameplay of it. So we're going with an easy Ring Fit dub. Jungle Beat or Wii Sports. You guys see my Jungle Beat Let's Play? I played Wii Sports on the channel way back when. But really tough one here, actually. You got the Donkey Kong bongos and the Wiimote's motion control. I'm gonna give it to slight bias here because it's gonna be this coming Christmas is gonna be 18 years. Wait, not 18. When did I get my Wii? 15 would be 2010. So 16, 2009. 17, 2008. So yeah, my Wii's turning 18 years old, so I'm going to go with Wii Sports. We're going to give it to the slightest of edges. Excite Bike or Bayonetta 2. I played Excite Bike, but I feel like I just got to automatically give it to Bayonetta 2. It's like, come on. All right, we got the two classics, the 2D platformers to bring 2D platformers to the market, and the 3D platform to bring 3D platforms to the market. They're not the first of their kind, but they're certainly the ones that are most influential, but I gotta go with Mario 64. It's pretty easy. A Link Between Worlds and Tears of the Kingdom. I wanted to be A Link to the Past before doing A Link Between Worlds, so I never actually played this one. So we're gonna go with Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, sorry, Castlevania 3. I love you, Trevor. I love you, Syphia or Sypha. I can't believe I played Castlevania 3 pretty recently, and I love you, Alucard. But my favorite Zelda game ever. We're gonna go with that. Kirby and the Forgotten Land versus Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. I love Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It might be a little tough, but I feel like if you want, this might be a bit of another hot take, but I think Kirby should have went 3D a while ago, and this just feels like a 3D Kirby game. That doesn't mean it's bad, but it just feels like a 3D linear Kirby game, and when I kind of expected like an open world 3D Kirby game. I feel like Kirby Air Ride kind of gave the blueprints for that, but it's still an amazing game. I still think Kirby and the Forgotten Land is probably the best Kirby game by far, but I'm going to go with 3D World here, plus Bowser's Fury. Golden Sun: The Lost Age versus Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. I started playing Golden Sun recently, been getting into it. It's why the first Golden Sun game was on that vote, and I still need to get through The Lost Age, but I think we're going to have to go with Definitive Edition here because I played way more of it. Splatoon 3 or Nintendogs. I have a lot of childhood memories in Nintendogs, but I gotta go with Splatoon 3. Chrono Trigger and Ocarina of Time. Ooh, this would... The 190s kid right now is going crazy for this, because either they'd probably go with Ocarina of Time, or if they had played both, it would be a really tough decision. But since I've only really played Ocarina of Time, I'm going with Ocarina of Time. Super Monkey Ball 2 or Secret of Mana. I wanted to always try Secret of Mana, but I played Super Monkey Ball 2 and I finished it, so we're going to go with Monkey Ball. The original Donkey Kong or Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Both are certainly a thing. I'm going to automatically go with Donkey Kong Arcade because, again, I don't know. I'm only giving some exceptions to some like Capcom games because like those are close to my childhood. But yeah, that isn't the version of Street Fighter 2 I grew like, at least I played. We got Metroid Dread and Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. One was my game of the year, and the other was probably my game of the year all the way back in 2010. This one's so tough because I don't want to give it to either. I wish they were facing other games before facing each other. I feel like this early in bracket feels like you're taking in two of the highest seeds and placing them against each other. All right. I'm trying to think. Do I lean more in like my recency thing with Metroid Dread, or do I go with like, because this was like when I was really getting into Pokemon, making like actual teams rather than just using my starter and a bunch of like HM slaves and shit. I'm gonna go with Heart Gold Soul Silver. I'm so sorry. Oh, this is an easy sorry. Yep. Fire Emblem Awakening. Pretty easy dub. Wave Race 64 or Echoes of Wisdom. I think this is an Echoes of Wisdom dub. Diddy Kong Racing or Oracle of Seasons. I think they should have put both Oracle games together, even though they're kind of different. But I think this is a Diddy Kong Racing win for me. Even though, like, those are probably, like, should have been low on the list. Bravely Default, I do actually have this on my 3DS versus Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm going to go with Mario 3. Just because I actually played it. Again, I have a big backlog. I just buy games because they're on sale. I eventually play them. Okay, this is going to be a hot take, but boom. Mario Kart World. I tried going back to Mario Kart 8 just to see how it was, and yeah, I think Mario Kart World just feels way better. Next up, yeah, Metroid Prime easily takes this one. Advance Wars of Duck Hunt. Alright, we're getting to some ones that we've seen. We're going to give this one to Advance Wars. I feel like there's a lot of Nintendo games left out of here, to be honest with you. Alright, going to go with Link's Awakening. I guess Monster Hunter Rise? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Super Mario RPG. We're going with that. Three Houses. Okay, we're seeing some repeats. I think I'm going to go with Resident Evil 4 because of it being more influential. Let's go Pokemon Stadium because I actually played that way more. Let's go with Golf Toadstool Tour. Again, I feel like this list should have way more. Gonna go with Astral Chain. Let's go with Super Castlevania 4. Again, played it. Xenoblade Chronicles very easily. Sorry, wrestling fans, but I know a good game when I see one. I gotta go with Rhythm Heaven here. Gen 4. Yeah, now it's good. Now we're getting to more of the easier stuff. So we're probably going to have like a speed round. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're getting a speed round here. And we're getting some pretty notable ones that are like, yeah, this is the obvious choice. Oh wait, there was Star Fox 64 and the original Star Fox. Okay. Yeah, let's go with GoldenEye. Oh, we got a Juggernaut face-off. Luigi's Mansion 3 or The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I Let's Played one. I haven't Let's Played the other. Because I'm also using my Let's Plays because those are also probably the most recent I've played of them. I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet on the Switch 2 to see the upgrades for it. Luigi's Mansion 3, however... Ooh, this is really tough. I'm gonna have to give the slightest of edges to Luigi's Mansion 3. The slightest. Alright, this is a Tetris win. Perfect Dark. Easy Melee dub. Pikmin 4 dub. Yeah, now it's another speed round. Sorry, Beautiful Joe. Yeah, we're going with Double Dash there. If it was New Leaf, I probably would have picked New Leaf instead. I think we might be seeing the winner soon. Gonna give it to Final Fantasy VI, because I'm not the biggest Gen 1 fan. Alright, we got Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Probably just gonna go with Mario 1 because of speedrun. Let's go with Ultimate here. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I'm gonna go with Golden Sun, simply to just give it a dub here. Easy T2ID dub. Go with Secret of Mana. Dread easily. Yeah, let me know. I'll link this down below for you guys to select and do your duels. We're almost halfway through the list too, so gonna go playing Kirby Planet Robobot. Never played either of these two. I guess give it to this one. I've heard a lot of... I think that has like a very niche fan base, so... Bonanza or Superstar Saga? Oh no! A Juggernaut face-off, and unfortunately I think we're gonna have to... I think, yeah, Bonanza's the better game. Oh my god. That was a little bit of a heartbreaker. Alright, easy Advance Wars. Again, not a big F-Zero guy. New Leaf, pretty easily. Super Mario RPG, yeah. Ace Attorney, yep. Sorry, hot dog, taco, hamburger of Capcom. But Ace Attorney just beats you outright. We're going to go with Legends Arceus. Snap, I think it's easily the best N64 game for Pokemon. Astral Chain. Yeah, pretty cleared up for Black 2, White 2. Very cleared up for Megamix. So yeah, we're going to try speeding through this even more, especially... I'm only probably going to think about stuff when push comes to shove. So yeah, we're going to be blasting through these. But yeah, let me know what your results were in the comments down below. Also, yeah, I do think there's a lot of games that are just missing out. Because I feel like just having one Mario RP... I think they're probably including one per, like, IP, I guess. But then again, there's like Star Fox and Star Fox 64 and whatnot, so... Again, this might be a little bit of a flawed system, but oh well. I think they should have left out a lot of like the Capcom, Namco, etc. IPs. In favor of it just being purely Nintendo. That way they could have just kept more Nintendo games in the mix rather than leaving them out. And I haven't beaten Tears of the Kingdom, so I can't really give it the point here. Yeah, going Jungle Beat there. Ooh, we got another tough one. We got a tough one, guys. We got The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, and Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. You guys know I love speedrunning Bowser's Fury. I love 3D World as a whole. It also has playable Rosalina as well. The Wind Waker, easily one of my favorite Zelda games. This is a tough one. This might be the slightest edge victory to Bowser's Fury. Just because Bowser's Fury is there, it has a lot more content. And they're not specifying it's the HD version, but I'm just going to go with that. If we get another crazy one, I'll probably decide to vote on that one. Oh yeah, this is an easy Splatoon 3 dub. I think leaving out 2 or 3 is probably a bit of a crime here. Yeah, I think both the N64 Zelda games are probably my bottom 2 for 3D Zeldas. So let's go with Mario Kart 8. Yeah, this is an easy Superstar Saga dub. Did those two not already face off? Ooh, this one's actually a bit tough one too. Do I go with Childhood? Or do I go with something that would... but then again, it's just the first Ace Attorney game. And it's not my favorite one, so we're going to go with Super Mario World. Ooh, easy Awakening dub. So far, the 2 Fire Emblem games are doing pretty well. I think they're both undefeated. I played way more Pokemon stuff. I even speedran it, so... Another Mega Mix dub. Wow, we're almost 2/3 of the way through. I'm going to go with Link to the Past here. Jamboree, simply because I played it more. Easily Mario Kart World stub. Super Mario World Wonder. You're gonna have to go with Diddy Kong's Quest. Ooh, this is a Three Houses dub all the way. Breath of the Wild. Pikmin 4. Oh, we got a Xenoblade. Oh, wait, no. Oh, this one's hard. I don't know why I just wanted Xenoblade, because I just saw Xenoblade. There's Mario Odyssey right there. Oh, my God. This is a toughie. This is really tough. Oh, my God. The thing is, like, I love Xenoblade 1 a lot, and I am currently Let's Playing right now, but I also love Super Mario Odyssey. It holds a very special place in my heart. I am currently Let's Playing Xenoblade Chronicles as well. I also speedrun Mario Odyssey. Oh. Now, if it was 2 or 3, maybe I might actually... This actually might be even tougher, but... I'm going to have to go with Odyssey. Yeah. Again, I played way more New Horizons and Tears of the Kingdom, so we're going to go with that logic. Ooh, we got another face-off. Gonna go with Melee. And we got the Metroidvanias facing off, but I think that one's a pretty easy dub. Wow, the Superstar Saga's gone on roll again. Yeah, we're gonna go with the superior Super Nintendo. Oh shit. Yeah, I think if you guys want me to be honest with you, yeah, we're going with that. Easy Megamix win. Easy Bonanza win. Oh, I'm like a little worried for like whatever like the undefeated ones are facing each other. Oh my god. Yeah, we got a really, really tough one. One has one of my favorite villains. One's literally, I think, one of my favorite 3DS games, like top 3. It's like I gotta compare the music together to the, like, everything. Graphics wise, I think they're probably on par. Gameplay wise, they're both pretty fun. Music wise, easily on Legends Arceus side. Story wise, easily on Legends Arceus side, because you know it's an Animal Crossing game, so we have a story. Replayability, Animal Crossing side. This is a tough one. This might be recency bias, but yeah. All right, Golf Toadstool Tour. Oh boy, we're getting to the harder ones. Oh wow, Black 2 White 2 or Galaxy 1. Galaxy 1 made me cry recently again. But Black 2 White 2 is still one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time. I think I have to give it to Galaxy. Just the slightest of edges there. Okay, let's give that to Xenoblade. Gonna give that to Donkey. They're both very short games, but Galaxy 2 or Ring Fit. I also been playing the Galaxy 2 remaster. I think I'm gonna have to give it to that. As much as I love Ring Fit. This is an easy Wind Waker dub. Wow, these two games were just a year apart, if I recall correctly. Or just released on the same year, maybe? I don't remember. Actually, wait, no. I think they were released a couple years apart. I have to go with Luigi's Mansion 3, just barely. Esports taking its first L here, if I recall correctly. Oh, we got the Battle of the Mario RPGs! We got Super Mario RPG and Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. I think this is an easy Superstar Saga win. I think that any RPG that came after, aside from like a few, are just way better than Super Mario RPG. Splatoon 3 or Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. I think we're going to go with that. That's a Smash Ultimate one if I've ever seen one. We're starting to see more and more of the winning stuff. Damn, another tough one. I'm going to go with New Leaf here. Fire Emblem Awakening. I think that's an easy dub for it too. I think this is an easy Black 2, White 2 dub. Easy Xenoblade dub. Three Houses or Mario Kart World. I think we're going with Three Houses here. Ring Fit Adventure and the Wind Waker. I think this is going to be a Wind Waker dub, even though one's really responsible for my weight loss back then, so. Oh, we got Childhood Classic and Modern Classic. I hold these two very close to me. It's like one in my high school years, one in my childhood. Sunshine, I love speedrunning. I also love speedrunning Odyssey. Gameplay, they're both really fun. They're both really got really crazy good movement, really good music, really fun level design. I think I might have to give it to Odyssey, though, as much as I love Sunshine. We're going to go with Superstar Saga here. We're going to go with Ultimate. The battle of the two big GameCube games. These are the top two best-selling GameCube games. Oh, boy. I think I'm going to have to go with Melee here. Sorry, Monkey Ball. This is actually referenced recently in the upcoming Smiling Friends episode. Going to go with New Leaf here. Oh my god, we got a Juggernaut fight. Like, an actual legitimate one. Oh, shit. I think I'm going to have to give the tiniest of edges to Thousand Year Door. I love Bonanza, but oh my god. Xenoblade. Pretty easily. Legends Arceus or Super Mario Galaxy. Oh my god. Yeah, they're really making this tough. I think I might actually have to go to Galaxy. Yeah. Let's go with Luigi's Mansion 3 here. Oh. Now, this actually might be tougher than the Odyssey versus Sunshine one, because both of them came around the same time for me. Might have to give the time. They're like literally about equal. I think it has to really depend on the time of day. I think I might have to go with Superstar Saga, though. Just the tiniest slight edge. That's an ultimate win. Even though it pains me to do that. Yeah, I already said that Animal Crossing New Leaf was the best 3DS game, so that was pretty obvious. Damn. It's another tough one. Yeah, we're really getting... When you're down to, like, the final, like, 50 or so, this is when it gets really hard, because, like, these are all, like, the best of the best. Let's go... Let's go with Heart Gold Soul Silver. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Bonanza versus Black 2, White 2. Oh, my God. We get... Like, they're really making this tough on for me. I think I'm going to go with Bonanza. Oh my god. Stop doing this to me. This is actual pain. I think I'm going to have to go Xenoblade. Even though I have one of my favorite... Oh shit. Oh shit. You got the Fire Emblem face-off. As I was saying, even though Xenoblade... Even though, like, Legends Arceus has one of my favorite villains of all time with Volo... And it's one of my favorite Pokemon games ever. It's just, damn, shit. Awakening and Three Houses. I Let's Played one. The other one I haven't, but my favorite Fire Emblem character of all time is Dimitri. And I love Three Houses a lot, but I also think it's kind of flawed, and also graphically, I kind of wish it was better. I'm gonna have to go with Three Houses. As much as it pains me. Yeah. I was actually going to change my mind, but then... Right. Getting down to the final bits. Oh boy. Odyssey or Melee. I play Melee competitively. I also speedrun Sunshine... not Sunshine. Odyssey. Oh boy. I think I'm going to have to slightly give it to Odyssey. Just the slightest. I know we've been saying slightest quite a bit. Xenoblade or Bonanza. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get to Bonanza. Oh yeah, 1000 Year Door. Even though It's Thousand Year Door. Awakening or Superstar Saga? I think we're going to go give this to Awakening. Melee or Ultimate? I knew this was inevitable. This was inevitable. I saw this coming from a mile away at some point. One, I love like the roster, the music, etc. I love the others' modes better. I love Melee Luigi a lot. I love a lot of Smash Ultimate's roster, but I also hate more Smash Ultimate's roster. Damn, it could honestly go either way, but I'm gonna give the tiniest edge. I'm just gonna close my eyes. Oh, hold on. Why isn't it clicking? Like I'm clicking. There we go. We're going Melee. Galaxy 2 or Heart Gold Soul Silver. I think give it to Heart Gold Soul Silver. Bonanza or New Leaf. I think this is Bonanza. Awakening or Galaxy. Game like the end of these lists are always the hardest. Do we pick Rosalina making me cry, like, and like the ending as well? Do we pick like my? I love Tiki. I love the whole cast. I love Chrom. I love Lucina. I love Robin. I played one recently. I think I'm gonna have to go with Galaxy just the tiniest bit. It could go. Those are like games that could go either way. I'm gonna have to go Three Houses. Melee or Galaxy 2. I think this is a Melee dub. Bonanza or Galaxy. I think we're gonna go get Bonanza, even though I love the shit out of Galaxy. Oh, easy Thousand Year Door win. Bonanza or Odyssey. Yeah, I think this is another one I saw coming from a mile away. I think I'm gonna have to give it to it. Bonanza. Oh shit. We got the two big boys. These are the two that I was dreading of having them pit together. I think I'm gonna go, yeah. Alright, the final face-off. I mean, we kind of already decided that earlier. Face-off winner, Thousand Year Door. You could any other day it probably could have been Three Houses. Melee only had one loss? Why was it only featured like 7 times compared to Bonanza or Three Houses? I guess this is kind of a double elimination bracket still. Like, why was Melee only... Because, like, if Melee faced Thousand Year Door, I would have easily picked Thousand Year Door over it. And also, why did Bonanza appear so much? Like, everybody else has like 7 to 6 times appearing, while everybody else doesn't. Let's see what the communities was. Okay, we got Breath of the Wild. A lot of the Zelda games. Melee at 18. Thousand Year Door at 24. Let's see what the least one is, actually. Who won the least? Well, it was over 100 games. Yeah, Hotel Dusk. Ring Fit Adventure that low? Really? Damn. Even lower than some of these games. That's actually crazy. Anyways, there's my victor. So there you have it. I think this is my top 10 right over here. You got Jamboree, Odyssey, New Leaf, Ultimate, Xenoblade, Superstar Saga, Three Houses, Bonanza, Melee, and then Thousand Year Door. Obviously, I think this wouldn't be my actual top 10 list. This is just what IGN had with Nintendo Life. So, yeah. But yeah, love my videos with the like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. That was IGN and Nintendo Life's 100 Best Nintendo Games Face-Off. Let me know what your results were down below. What were your thoughts on my picks? Let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, I'll see you all for whatever other surprising videos we'll be coming up with. So yeah, see you guys then.